How you doing? I'm Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Today I want to talk about strippers, wire strippers. These are my personal favorites. I got them both from Snap-on. This is my go-to stripper that I use for everything, every day. Goes all the way up to 8 or 10 gauge wire. Also has a crimper built in, but we don't use crimps, so that part never gets used. We solder all our connections. This one I've had for years. This design has to be over 20 years old, but it works well. Has a cutter built in, and then strips automatically. There's an adjustment knob on the back. Once you get it dialed in, I try not to use it on anything bigger than 10 gauge or 12 gauge, because then it ruins the adjustment. But it's quick, easy, great for radio installs. This one I got from Radio Shack a few years ago. Obviously Radio Shack's out of business, so they've been discontinued. I like the fact that you can cut on one side, strip on the other, but they're no longer available, so I'm sad about that. This is another version of the automatic stripper. This is for smaller gauge wire. It's got a cutter built in. It actually looks like a fingernail clipper in the back. Slide the wire in this way, set your adjustment. I don't know why I don't use this one this much, but it's for smaller wire, 26 gauge to 14 gauge. Absolutely hate this one. This one never leaves my toolbox. It seemed like a good idea. It's got the stripper in the middle, pliers on the top. Hate it, never use it. It's another one from Snap-on. For really small wire, I like it because when you have to get the wires exactly the same length, so you adjust it here, and then butt the wire up against it, and strip it through the front. And finally, Milwaukee makes a wire stripper / bottle opener. Don't know why you would have to strip wire while drinking beer, but we use it exclusively to open our beer. But it does kind of, if you force it to, strip wire. Doesn't do a very good job at it. But it does a very good job of opening my beer bottles. The reason I got it is because all the bottle openers would disappear. This one looks like a tool and goes in the tool drawer, and it's always in the tool drawer. I'll post a link to all of these below. Thank you. See you next week.